Nino is a global weather phenomenon. Drier conditions are mostly associated with it. Papua New Guinea has experienced El Nino in the years 1982, 1997 and 2015. There is a potential of another occurring this year in August, predicted by several global and regional climate agencies. The United Nations Office for the Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs has indicated a 50% chance of a return to an El Nino condition. In 2015 and 2016, El Nino caused widespread drought and frost in PNG. Approximately 40% of the population was affected. That is an estimated 2.4 million people or 532,000 households, while 48,000 people impacted by severe food shortages. Apart from food insecurity and malnutrition, its impacts were wide-ranging on all sectors. Schools were forced to close and businesses ceased operation. This prediction and past experience shows that early preparation is crucial in mitigating the impacts of El Nino. As such, PNG is taking the lead in the Asia-Pacific region to drive the concept of early action, which integrates development and humanitarian approaches to mitigate and prepare for disasters. El Nino Early Action Planning Workshop was held recently in Port Moresby for key disaster risk management and government stakeholders to formulate an action plan to mitigate disasters. United Nations Development Programme Representative and UN Resident Coordinator Roy Trivedi highlighted the importance of early preparedness.
Regardless of whether the worst thing happens and we get a severe El Nino or El Nino happening later this year, this workshop is the largest single workshop that has taken place of humanitarian partners in the country over the last 4 or 5 years. And this will help that if there are disasters hitting a particular community, people can pick up the phone and they say, well, I know from X from this workshop, so let us get quicker action to respond to disasters. So that's one of the nice things about it.
He says lack of preparedness at the national and sub-national level would lead to significant humanitarian impacts. Mr. Trivedi is also the co-chair of the PNG Disaster Management Team, pushing for a strategic and action plan for all partners to work together mitigate this threat. Disaster risk management and humanitarian partners will work in close coordination with the National Disaster Center to monitor the evolving El Nino condition.
The different kinds of El Nino, the term El Nino actually is an academic definition. In Papua New Guinea, it's usually seen as a time of great hardship in terms of crops drying up, waters drying up, rivers drying up, that kind of thing. But I think with this El Nino, we think it's pretty much just academic. It won't really affect the people of Papua New Guinea. But the workshop was important in that it was a contingency kind of workshop. People need to be aware, and especially now that we have the tools to be able to predict the future, so people should be able to prepare. But with this coming El Nino, I don't think it will impact the population of Papua New Guinea as much as it did in, say, 2015 or in 1997. So the people don't really need to be worried.